Good afternoon, everyone, or good morning, or good evening, whatever it is in your part of the world. I see we had Ace in here earlier. Hello, Arlene. Hello, Reverend Joe. I want some of that Trex Mix. Oh well, I'll get some. Hello, Tony. Hello, Robin. Hello, Bev. Hello, Judy. Hello, Gary. Hello, Demoose. Oh, good. I'm glad you're getting the notifications, Robin. Yeah. Scary sight, isn't it, Reverend Joe? Hey, Domino. Yeah, I may start doing some shopping at Walmart. Walmart started to deliver now. I went on just check some prices the other night, and I see they're offering delivery now. So that's a good thing. Hello, Joanne. Yeah, I don't like going in the store because it's so hard for me to get around. So all the shopping I have been doing from Walmart is either stuff that they'll ship or do an occasional pickup order. But now they're delivering. That's going to help out with that. Hello, Des. No, I'm not, Robin. I've had a lot going on, and not in a good way. So I didn't get a song done. And the thing is, this delivery is anything they have in the store. When I was living in New York, they were very, very limited on what they would deliver. They didn't deliver groceries, and there was select stuff that they would deliver. This here looks like it's anything that's in the store. Nope, Gary, absolutely not. Hello, Ed. Oh, thank you, Robin. Yeah, next week's possible. I don't sing, Gary. Well, I've had Walmart Plus for a while. I like that because then there's no $35 minimum. Hello, Austin. Welcome back, Ace. Hello, Katie. Hello, Hank. Batman died Wednesday night, Austin. Yeah, I'm not a member of Sam's Club. Closest one's quite a ways away. Oh, thank you. Yep, I do, Gary. Yeah, Superman hasn't been feeling good. In fact, he's laying right here next to me. Come here, Superman. He hasn't eaten in a few days. He went to the doctor on Friday. He got another antibiotic. So he's on Veriflox now once a day and prednisone twice a day. He's anemic and um, his pancreas levels that weren't perfect a couple months ago, they said are really bad. He's gonna have to go back again tomorrow. I'm gonna call as soon as they open, make him an appointment. He might be sneaking a little dry food in every now and then. I haven't noticed him, but I've seen him drinking once in a while, but I haven't seen him eating, and he's not eating his canned food, and he loves his canned food. Yeah, I can hear the congestion in him when he's breathing. He did have a very runny nose. At least that's quit running like it was. I've timed Eddie out for you before, Gary. Yes, Batman was the oldest. He turned 7. I guess Superman's gonna go back over there and lay down. Now Domino's over here where Superman was, so he's gotta go kind of behind me to lay down. Yes, Batman was the oldest. He turned 7 in April. Thank you, Austin. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out tomorrow, Robin. Because he's been sick for a while now. Yeah, I hope so, Joanne. I haven't been running a heater, Ace, but I don't know how much more of this I can take. It is getting cold. Getting very cold. I know last night we were down to 52. And tonight's supposed to be just cold, if not colder than last night. I am not liking this weather at all. I can tell you that. No, 52, way too cold for me. Hello, Kay. Well, I'm glad you Eskimos are loving the weather. Hello, Emily. You know, the days have been getting up pretty good. But the thing is, it's taken all day to get up to a decent temperature. Then by the time it gets up there, it's cooling off again. Let me see. $82 right now. Actually, 81. It briefly made it to 82, and now it's starting to drop. Let's see what WeatherBug is saying. WeatherBug saying it's 80 right now. Hello, Petty Plumtier. It's good to have you here. Yeah, this isn't going to be one of my better lives tonight. There's a lot going on and not good stuff. So unfortunately, it won't be one of my best lives. A nice tarantula. Yeah, my son used to have a friend that had a tarantula. Yes, hit the thumbs up. It always helps. It sure does. Yeah, I wish it wouldn't go below 65 at night. Okay, Robin. Tell everyone I said hi. Yes, guinea fowl. Yes, Arlene. I went to lunch with Reverend Dream and Tammy on Friday. And we had the buffet, catfish, shrimp, um, French fries. There was fried chicken also. Um, Fried okra, dinner rolls. Lots of good stuff. Yeah, we're not even close to that, Des. So you're still dealing with that vertigo. Yeah, sometimes I'm not sure why YouTube makes suggestions. Sometimes they do a pretty good job at it, and sometimes not so good. But yeah, I can understand suggesting people that like watching animals and stuff. That makes perfect sense. Yeah, it was a great time, Emily. Well, Beth, I don't know if you heard the update on Wednesday or not, but the contractor came and looked things over, and they're supposed to be coming to get the floor finished up and get the doors cut off. And got one door that hasn't been up in years that I want put up. Another door needs to be turned around so it swings the opposite direction. They're going to do all of that. And then they're going to do a lot of work on the porch because that's in pretty rough shape. I've been through the floor on the porch, and one of the contractors went through it also. So they're going to completely redo the floor on that. So that'll be safe again. And they should be starting on that later this month. Oh, that's good, Petty Plumtier. I haven't been getting many videos out lately. It's been mostly just the lives. But I do two lives every week. This one and another one Wednesday evening at 10 o'clock. Hello, J&B. Yeah, it was just Reverend Dream, Tammy, and I that was there, J&B. A nice Des. That must be when Petals is. I love catfish, Reverend Joe. Not about the only kind of fish you can get around here. It's good. And okra is very popular around here. And that's good also. Well, Judy, we went partying at Rock Cafe. You have to come join me sometime. Yeah, the fish I really liked when I was living in New York was haddock. But I haven't been able to find any haddock around here. Yep, J&B, some progress now. Yeah, it's just so hard to find anyone to do work around here. But I had this contractor recommended to me. So I gave his name and number to the landlord. And she called him, and him and his crew showed up, looked everything over. So looks like it should be done soon. Yeah, you get back here and chat. Went to the bottom on me. Okay, sounds good, Petty Plumtier. Like I was saying, I'm here twice a week. Yes, Kay. That is going to be nice. Oh, okay, Des. Yeah, I know you said you couldn't actually go to the festival itself because it's not handicap friendly. That's Reverend Dream, J&B. Okay, Judy. Hello, Rick. Oh, 105 subscribers? Yeah, I'm glad you picked up a few. Yeah, sharing each other's channels out, that's how we all grow. I appreciate that. Yes, J&B. It should work out good. Because it'll be 3 months after I get the injection before I can have surgery. So we gotta get all the steroids out of my body before I can have surgery. I am going to see the doctor about the injection a little bit sooner than expected. Originally, it's supposed to be on the 16th, which would be a week from Tuesday. Well, they sent me a text the other day, said they had an appointment available this coming Friday on the 12th, so I took that appointment instead. So I'll get in to see him a few days earlier. Well, thank you, Rick. I appreciate that. Yeah, I remember the day I met you there, coming out of Harps, and I see this person that I'd never seen before walking toward the store, big smile on his face. Hi, how you doing? I thought he was talking to the guy behind me or something because I didn't know who he was at the time. And he gets up a little closer and he introduces himself. He'd recognize me. And it's nice to meet people like that, Rick. There's another guy, doesn't live too far from Brett and Deborah. Same thing. Walk across the park lot in Harps one day, and he recognized me. Well, Ace, I haven't been feeling the best because of Batman dying and Superman being sick. Been under a lot of stress. Yeah, it's always nice to meet the locals, Rick. I like going to the meetups and meeting the people. That's the only chance I get a chance to meet. But it's nice to run into the locals in town too. Yep, I do attract a lot of good people to my channel. Yeah, hopefully it works, Emily. Yeah, at the very least, you'll be able to find out if the majority of my pain is coming from my hip or my back. Hello, Charlene. Well, Rick, as far as moderating, there's not really too much you have to do. Because if anyone does come in here and causes any problems, I got plenty of people to take care of them. But the one thing you can do is when you click on someone's name, you'll see 3 dots. You can click on those 3 dots and go to channel. And then that will automatically take you right to that person's channel. And you can check them out, see if it's someone you want to subscribe to or whatever. And that really makes it easier. Well, thank you, Kay. Yep. Yep, we all got to go to those stores. Same stores you do to shop. So that's a good place to meet people. Hello, Amy. Well, Emily, what the doctor said was, he said, if it takes the pain away briefly, like for a week or two, then they'll know that the main pain's coming from my hip. If it doesn't do anything at all, that means the main pain is coming from my back. And he said there's a chance it could work for several months. That's less likely, but he said it could. And if it does happen to work for several months, he said then they'll probably just go over an injection once every 3 months for the time being and put off the replacement. So we just have to see how things turn out. Well, thank you, J&B. Yeah, hopefully everything turns out good with Superman's next visit. Okay, Rick, sounds good. Yes, J&B. Gary does like to stir the pot. Um, I can't remember to be able to tell you that, Rick. I'd have a heck of a time changing mine because I can't remember how you do that. Okay. Yeah, I see that Loop 29's telling you how to do it. That's good because I can't remember. Yep, JB. I actually was offered another appointment for Wednesday, but by the time I accepted it, which was 3 minutes, they'd already given it to someone else. Which is okay because that was like 2:20 or something like that in the afternoon. Then a couple days later, this one became available 9:20 on Friday morning, which I like that time better. So I grabbed that one, and that one I was able to get. Oh, okay, Gary. Yeah, like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. Yeah, it's a good time to examine her eyes really good. And I remember taking Sanford in one time because his third eyelid was partially closed, and I was surprised she let him. He let her do it, but she put some numbing drops in his eye so she could look at his eye better. And it turns out he had ear mites, and that's what was causing the issue with his eyelid. But she was able to get the numbing drops in so she really could look his eye over good. And she said his eye looked perfect. And she said that's gotta be his sinuses or something causing it. And then as soon as she looked in his ear, she said, yeah, here's what it is. He's got ear mites. Yeah, that's what I heard, Joanne. Everyone was missing you. And I heard your internet was down. You've been missed on here. You've been missed on Steve's channel. Yeah, I've had cats with chronic eye problems. Well, he's going to miss out then, Katie. Oh, yeah, I got to tell about a joke I shared on Facebook the other day. Here in a minute, Joanne. Okay, Rick, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. Yeah, I shared a thing on Facebook the other day. It says, mentally, I'm still 23. Humor-wise, I'm 13. Physically, I'm pretty sure I fought in the Civil War. Well, it's okay, Gary. Hello, Wanda. Hey, you disappeared yesterday, Wanda. Wanda was doing a driving live, driving around showing places on her island. And all of a sudden, you could tell she had bad service. All of a sudden, picture got blurry. She started chopping in and out, and next thing you know, gone. Your phone holder broke? That sucks. Yeah, I broke my phone holder the other day. Didn't get a chance to use it yet. I didn't really. There was only one place it would fit on my dash, and I didn't really like the spot where it was, but I figured I'd try it. Well, somehow I ended up. I had some stuff. It was sitting on the passenger seat, and I had some other stuff on the seat that I'd taken out, and apparently I must have pulled the phone holder out with that stuff, and I found it the next day half in the ground. I picked it up thinking, I'll clean it up, it should be fine. Nope. When I stepped on it, I broke it. The only good thing is, I wasn't sure how well it was going to work, so I did buy the cheapest one I could find. It still cost, I think it was like $10, but a lot of them were $20 or $30. So at least it wasn't one of those. You coming back up, Superman? Trying to get Superman to come back up, but I don't think he's gonna. Well, at least Superman laying here close to me now. Because for a few days he was laying way over there, all by himself. And he started taking his medicine Friday night. So he's getting ready for his third dose this evening. Third dose of the Veriflox, the antibiotic. And he's had let me see. He's had 4 doses of prednisone. He'll get his 5th dose of that tonight. Because that he gets twice a day. All of a sudden, last night, he got over here, moved over closer to me, and the other cats have been over here laying with him. He was there all night with them. So that is one positive, that he wants to be over here associating with everyone. But still, he's not feeling good at all. So I'm going to make an appointment for him first thing in the morning. They open at 9 o'clock. I'll call him right at 9 o'clock. See about getting him an appointment. The doctor we saw on Friday, I don't know if she's a permanent one or if she's just doing an internship there or what. But she's a young doctor, just started beginning of the summer. So, I'm hoping tomorrow he can see one of the other doctors. In fact, I'm going to request it. The one's in surgery tomorrow, but depending on how many surgeries they have, she might have some time available. And then the other one, she should have, and though she's booked solid tomorrow, she should have some time available. No, and you could tell when I was holding him at the beginning of the live that he's not feeling good. Yeah, I hope so too, Katie. Hello, Jim Rockford. Thank you, Ace. I appreciate that. Hello, Yoder Family Farm Life. No, surprisingly, Kay, it is not hard to give him medicine. One of the vets actually taught me how to do it, because I used to have an awful time him. And she'd actually teach me how to do it with the kittens. Because my other cats, they just give them injectables most of the time. But she said he couldn't get another injectable because he just had it 2 weeks ago. But when she showed me how to give the kittens their medicine, I asked her if that's the same way you do it with adult cats, and she said it is. And I tried that, and it's working out very well. Yes, it is very sweet of Ace. Oh yeah, most cats do not like getting medicine, Judy. Yep, I know what you mean there, Kay. Last year, Goldie's only had one next guard because she was missing. Turned out she's under the house. When the other dogs got one this year, because they, for some reason, they don't seem to be bothered by ticks all that bad. But Honey did have ticks on her, and I decided to give Buddy one just as a precaution. Last year, no problem at all. Ate him right down. This year, Buddy ate his. Honey, nope. She was very suspicious of me. I had a hard time giving that to her. Oh, sorry to hear that, Emily. It's hard trying to make a dog rest their foot. Yeah, Superman was very, very sick for the first 6 months of his life. Then all of a sudden, he healed up and he was good for, let me see, almost 2 years. Not sick at all. Then all of a sudden, started getting sick again. And she did test him for FIV the other day because she was thinking maybe he had that, but that came back negative. Yeah, one that saw him on Friday, she thinks he has cancer, but there was a lot of things it could be. I did some research, and yes, cancer is one of the possibilities, but there's a lot of other possibilities too. That's why I'd like to have him see one of the more experienced vets. Well, I think we just found someone else that likes the Rockford Files J&B. I haven't watched that in quite a while, but I always loved that show. Hello, Jonesy. Well, you hold the cat, the way a mother cat carries a kitten, you pick them by the back of the neck and just hold them by that loose skin on the back of their neck. And that seems to be working. 'Cause I always had an awful time, especially with him. But that's working for me. Like I said, he's had Veriflox twice, and he's had the prednisone 4 times now. Yeah, the crown just means that you're one of the top chatters, Gary. Yeah, we're actually starting to dry out a little bit here after our almost 9 inches of rain last month. Now just get the temperature up there a little bit. Yeah, those crowns are funny, Gary, because you have been chanting right along, and then all of a sudden you lose it. That's the way it works. I've gone right into people's chat before, and first comment I make, I get a crown. Every day the great day be retired, Judy. Oh yeah, when I was younger, I loved that show, J&B. Yeah, I didn't know how to do it either, Kay. And the vet was showing me how to do it with the kittens one day. And I asked, I said, was that the same way you do it with adult cats? He said, yep, exactly the same. I never knew that all these years. Yeah, pills are hard. The only pills that I give is cap action when I'm giving them for fleas. But I found out one way to do it. Get it back as far back in their mouth as you can, and then scratch them right here on the neck. You scratch them there for a minute, and that makes them swallow when you scratch them there. It's not 100%, but usually you can get them to swallow it. Yeah, you never know about these crowns, Wanda. Oh, you know what, Wanda? Oh, there you are. I was going to say, I don't even see you on the list. You're in 16th place. You've got 75 points, but everyone from 8th place to 25th place has 75 points. So any one of you between 8th place and 25th place has the potential to, well, you'd have to get up at least 150. That'd be tough. Hello, Annie Jan. Are you getting there, Jonesy? Yellow for 1,000 subs are tough. Emily, Wanda was live probably around noon, 1 o'clock, somewhere in there, your time yesterday. Maybe a little bit later. Because I got to the Rock Cafe late yesterday for the breakfast buffet. And I know I was still there when she went live. I should be losing some weight. Because ever since I got sick, well, it was almost 2 weeks ago, I still have not got back to normal eating yet. Yeah, I never tried the water, cutie. Thank you, Jonesy. I appreciate that. Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. What, Emily? You think some baseball game's more important than Wanda? You're crazy. Thank you, Jonesy. Yeah, Jonesy's gonna push his way right to the top. Okay, Wanda. Yeah, I know the feeling. I'm not sick anymore, but just I'm so stressed out from the cats that I haven't been feeling good. Thank you, Annie Jan. I appreciate that. Hello, Big Family Expedition. Oh, that's fine, Annie Jan. I appreciate that. I think the biggest super chat that I've had today is $5, but I've had a lot of them, so that adds up. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. I still have to get a thank you video made. I know I've been saying that for years. Thank you, Gary. I appreciate that. Yes, the vet bills do add up. If it was $300, to take Superman on Friday with the blood test. I think it was two different blood tests that they did. X-rays, the exam fee, the medicine. It adds up. But still, $300 wasn't all that bad. It could have been a lot worse. Because the vet consulted with someone because I wanted a referral to an oncologist, and she was consulting with someone, and he wanted to know what diagnostics had been done to think that he had cancer. And it was just based on being anemic and um, and his pancreas. So they recommended doing an X-ray to see if they could see any masses or anything. But I haven't got the results of that yet. Jonesy's gonna try to make it to the top. Gary's at 1,150 points now. Tony's at 400. So it's going to take some to catch Gary now. Well, this money will go into my YouTube account. Well, 70% of it will. YouTube keeps 30%. Then I get 70% of it. And then it'll go into my bank account. Assuming I make the $100 threshold this month, which I should, because it's only the 7th now, and I'm well over halfway there. Because I had $46 before the live started today. But anyways, assuming that I do make the $100 threshold this month, I'll get it on the 21st of next month. Just like the money that I made last month, I'll be getting that on the 21st of this month. Yep, They say between the 21st and 26th. If the 21st, and another thing, my bank credits deposits within just a few hours, about 3 hours. Because I'll get an email 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock on the morning that YouTube makes a deposit saying they sent the money. And between 11 and noon, the money will be in my account. So if the 21st falls Monday through Friday and it's not a holiday, then I'll have it on the 21st. If the 21st happens to fall on the weekend, then I won't get it till the following Monday. Thank you, Annie Jan. Well, Emily, I hope you tell your new boss what days you need off. Hello, Gandalf. Oh, thank you, Wanda. Yeah, that definitely helps out. Because if they can't figure out anything with Superman tomorrow, then I'll be getting a referral to a specialist for him. And, specialists are always more expensive. And I don't know where I would have to go for that either. Oh, that sounds nice, Emily. I'd rather work with dogs than work retail. Yep, I always keep stuff in my Amazon cart. Either stuff that I want to look into in the future, do some more investigating into it, or something I just don't have the money for today that I know something that I'm going to buy. You tell me to check my phone, Emily? Um, Actually, the battery's dead. I should plug that in so that I can check it. I can do it from this phone too, but I gotta log out and log back in. And real pain. Your battery's very weak in this other phone. Keeps going dead on me. I don't think I could do a legal separation from Amazon. Superman will be 5 in December. Yeah, Batman was my oldest one. And then Oriole is the oldest now. Oriole turned 7 in May. Daisy will be turning 5 next month. And then in December, Superman and Dixie turn 5. Those are my oldest cats. Thank you, Wanda. Oh, Superman and Dixie are litter mates. Daisy was actually there when Superman and Dixie were born. Let me see, she was about 7 weeks old when they were born. All of a sudden, one night I saw her grandmother grab her and take her in the closet with her. And sure enough, I figured she was going in to have her kittens. And she did. Well, for some reason, she wanted Daisy there with her. Yep, I know what you mean there, Annie Jan. Oh, Emily's going to the kitchen to make us dinner. Oh, that's nice of you, Emily. Yep, Gandalf, Joanne's here. I told her we've been missing her. She's been missed on my live, on Steve's live. Don't forget, Judy, you got friends in Scott County, too. Yeah, speaking of that, once the contractors get done with the house, then I'll be moving in, and I'm going to need to get some people together. It doesn't matter if you're able to work or not, because I know some people will be able to work. We'll get stuff moved in there, and then the ones that aren't able to lift and carry, just come and hang out for the day. There'll be food. I'm not exactly sure what yet. I'm thinking burgers and hot dogs and stuff to go along with that. But we'll work that out when the time gets closer. Yes, that's what I've heard, Gary. During that time, there was a surge in YouTube channels. Yep, we've all been there, Annie Jan. Well, Annie Jan, you probably see scrolling across the bottom of the screen about the YouTube meetup that I'm having next year. That would be perfect. You can meet a lot of people there. Okay, Judy. Sounds good. How is it that saying goes? Many hands make light work. Not exactly sure when it'll be, but my best guess would be maybe later on in October or November. Yeah, we're gonna teleport Wanda here. She's gonna do the cooking. Wouldn't that be nice, Wanda? If you just teleport anywhere you wanted to go. Yeah, thank you for posting that link, Arlene. Yeah, I gotta get down there and get that video done and talk to them and stuff. Just depends on how things go with Superman this week. Because he's a priority right now. Right, buddy? Well, I hope you can make it, Wanda. Um, well, like I said, not going to be as interesting as it could be today, but I know I haven't even mentioned the chickens and dogs yet. Yeah, the dogs are doing good. Goldie's still hiding under the house. She'll come out when she wants to. And then she goes back under the house again. But when she does come out to hang out with the other two, they are so happy. They're so happy when they're all together. Okay, Gary, you have a good one. And the chicks aren't doing as good as I would like. Something is getting them. I'm pretty sure it's a raccoon. It's something reaching through the enclosure and getting to them. I know it's gotten 3 of them. 2 of the Easter eggers and 1 of the Rhode Island Reds. But the ones that are still in the house, other than the initial losses within the first couple days, they're all doing good. So hopefully I can get another layer of protection around those ones that are outside. And then eventually, going to have a good secure coop for them. And then hopefully nothing will get them at night. Yep, raccoons are a problem, Joanne, that's for sure. They'd be okay if they wouldn't congregate so close to the outside of the enclosure. But that's what they do. Well, been on here almost 2 hours now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Thanks for being here, everyone. I appreciate it. Now have another live Wednesday at 10 o'clock Central. And thank you for all the super chats tonight. I appreciate it. And hopefully things will start going better. Okay, have a good night, everyone.